First, though, a teenager has pleaded guilty to killing a retired American teacher in Russell Square and injuring 5 others during a knife attack last August. 19-year-old Zakaria Bulhan denied murder at the Old Bailey this morning, but admitted manslaughter and wounding with intent. London Live's Luke Garrett is here. Just give us the background, remind us what happened here.
Well, it was the 3rd of August last year in the early hours of the evening when Zakaria Bulhan carried out the attack in Russell Square. It's first feared from the initial reports that it might have been a terrorist attack, which it turned out not to be. And 6 minutes after the police were first called, Bulhan was pinned to the ground by 8 officers and arrested. In the attack, he killed an American tourist, a 64-year-old teacher named Darlene Horton, who was due to fly back to her home in Tallahassee in the US the following day. 5 other people, a mix of tourists from Australia, Israel and England, were injured in the attack as well. The court heard that the attack was incredibly fast. It was Bulhan using a kitchen knife, stabbing 6 people in quick succession without saying anything to any of them. And while I said there were initial worries that the attack might have been a terror attack, the court heard afterwards that it was in fact not the case, that he was suffering from an acute psychotic episode of mental illness, which has led to the plea that we've seen today.
Yeah, and more information around his state at the time and him himself coming out today as well during this court hearing.
Well, yes, the basic facts about him is that he lived in Tooting in southwest London, but he was a Norwegian national of Somali origin. The court heard he moved to London in 2002 with his mother and siblings, but they also heard that in the months before the attack, his mental state had deteriorated. He had dropped out of college and he had been referred for treatment for his mental health issues in March last year. Today, the jury accepted Bulhan's plea not guilty by murder, by diminished responsibility due to mental illness, and guilty of the manslaughter of Darlene Horton and the wounding with intent of 5 others, and sentencing is expected later.
OK, Luke Garrett there for us, details of that story which has broken within the last hour.